Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial we are going to learn how to make a dice. For this, first we need to delete the camera and the light because we are going to work with the default cube. Press tab to go to edit mode and subdivide it 4 times. So in the properties tab, change the number of cuts to 4. Then press tilt key and select the top view. Go to face select mode and select these two faces and insert it inside. Change the thickness to 0.05 and then again select the bottom two faces and insert it inside again by pressing I and change the thickness to 0.05 and repeat the same for the bottom one. Press I to insert it inwards and then change the thickness to 0.05. Now go to bottom face, then select the center face, and now we will select each and every face to make the center part of the dice. So first we'll select the by pressing shift we will select every other face we need to make it as a dot of the dice. One by one select everything. Now we are done with selecting the faces, then we will insert it inside by pressing I. We'll do the same thing as we did for the 6 faces upwards. Press I and insert it inside and change the thickness to 0.05 once again. And now select all the 6 faces of the top side by pressing shift and then press Alt E to and extrude the faces along normals and drag it downward. Now go to modifiers tab and add a subdivision surface modifier and increase its levels, viewport and render settings. After doing this, we will turn on this button. Then press Ctrl plus to select the edges next to them. And now we have selected them. We will assign a new material to it. We will go to materials tab and first we will press plus to add a new material and press new and bring this to all the way down to make it black. Yes, now it is done. We will decrease the roughness of the dots and then assign it. We cannot see the color, so we will go to materials preview mode. Now we can see them. Now we will going to change the material color of the dice as well. So for the dice I am going to change the color to somewhat yellow. So this is it, and I will bring the roughness down all the way to 0 because this is what I like. And now we will add a plane to place it on the top of it, and then we will scale the plane all the way big by pressing S, and then we will go to edit mode by pressing tab and press 2. Then select the back edge and extrude it upward by pressing EZ. And now we will select this edge and press Ctrl B to bevel it. Scroll up the middle mouse button to increase the segments. And now we will scale it in the x-axis again. Then we will add a camera by pressing Shift A and add a camera. Press Ctrl Alt numberpad 0 to place the camera onto your view. The camera is now placed. We will lock camera to view and adjust it according to the camera. Now we will go to render properties. In the renders tab, we will change the render engine to cycles and then change the CPU to GPU device and turn on the denoise button. After turning on the denoise button, we will go to color management and change the look to high contrast. Then after this, we will go to camera properties and change the focal length to 90. And now we will adjust the camera view again. And then we will go to output properties and change the resolution by to 2100. Now we will switch to render view to see how the model is looking. It's too dark, so it's time to add some lights. So we'll press Shift A and add an area light. Press GZ to bring it upwards. The dice is not looking smooth, so we will select the dice and shade it smooth. And then again select the area light. Inside light properties, we will change the strength of the area light to somewhat 80. I am happy with this light. So now it's time to duplicate it again. So first we will unlock the camera to view and then move outside the camera. First we will scale the size of light by pressing S to smooth out the shadows of the dice. I think the shadows are smooth. Then we will press Shift D to duplicate it again and move it in the Y axis. By pressing GY, we will move it and press RX to rotate it 90 degree in the X axis and bring it down by pressing GZ. Press RZ 45 to move it 45 degree in the Z axis and then move it in the X axis by pressing GZ. Yes. Now the light is passing through the dice. So bring the light closer to the model by pressing GZ and holding Shift. Press Shift D to duplicate the light once again. And now change the moment of origin of movement of the light. Select this and just select 3D cursor. And now press RZ 180 degrees. RZ 180 degrees. Now it's exactly opposite to the other light. Again, I just move the background slightly backwards as it is blocking the light. Then select this light and press Shift D once again and rotate it in the Z axis by pressing RZ. Yes, and place it here. And then once again repeat the same step. Press Shift D to duplicate the light. Press Shift D to duplicate the light once again and press RZ 180 to place it exactly opposite. And now we will view from the camera. Resize the dice by pressing S. Now give some material to the plane. For the plane, I will just decrease the roughness and no color I will give to the plane. Now duplicate the dices by pressing Shift D and give new material. Click this number 3 and then change the color. I am using this color code. Just fill it as it is to give a greenish color to the dice. And for the other one, select the other dice, click the number 2 and then again fill the code. After filling the code, we will be done with our model, and this is it for today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Just render your image by pressing F12 and after the rendering is done, save it. Thank you so much. Keep watching, keep loving.